Hi, my name is Konrad Hildebrand and this is Warsaw City Grid. This is our first video straight from our weekly Android Netrunner League. League may sound like a big word, but it's just our regular weekly meetings. We meet each Tuesday to play 4 rounds of Swiss. This is the fourth season of our league, I think, second for me, and so far almost 30 people participate in this season. Here is a game from last round of the day from first table between Robert playing Jinteki Personal Evolution and Jakub playing Chaos Theory. Both of them are very experienced players who have been playing Netrunner for much longer than me, and on this night I had the pleasure to play both of them. Robert kicked my ass, but I managed to fry Jakub's runner. So I know what decks they are playing, and I'm very curious how will this turn out. Both players decided to mulligan, and so far Robert has been undefeated this night with his Jinteki Personal Evolution deck, and I think Jakub has been had at least 2 wins with his Chaos Theory. So this Personal Evolution is kinda old school deck if you think about it. Like since the Ether and Keyhole, the whole thing about setting a traps and trying to slow runner with net damage has been not as effective as it could been, but I think this old schoolness of this deck is something that can surprise many players. So Robert decided to start with the Swift all influence in traps and economy cards. He has, I think, Immig- cerebral overwriter and his Tsurugi at R&D. And there is also phylotic entanglement. Sorry, psychic field. So traps, heavy anti-personal sentries, and Jakub starts with self-modifying code because why not? And yeah, and here's the trap, and here's our first side game of the game. I hate this card. Hate this card so much. Oops. Well, and Jakub loses all his hand. I hope he will draw some cards because Robert has at least one EMP in his hand, I think. Or maybe it was his first hand? No, it was in his first hand which he mulliganed away. Install Jackson. Okay. No agendas in hands. And what he will do? I think he will just draw up for money. Because he has Ronin and Cerebral Overwriter, which he have to install. So probably he's just waiting for Mushin Nushin. And Jakub goes for HQ, which is good in this situation because what could go wrong? And here he snipes Cerebral Overwriter for free. And another run on HQ. Oh, and it's again agenda, and this was Philotic Entanglement. Oh, legwork. It's not that bad. Legworking against personal evolution is not that good idea sometimes. So, Robert Jacksoning for another 2 cards, so 3 new cards in his HQ. And where will this Yagura go? On R&D? Oh, sorry, on HQ. Okay. Oh, Jakub has a proxys. I think this is the Opus Magnum. And he just clicks for more money because why not? He's Chaos Theory with Opus Magnum. Okay, here's another Psychic Trap. Psychic Field, a trap. And House of Knives. Will Robert install it? Oh, I don't know. It could possibly be their House of Knives. I think he has also Mushin Noshin in his hand. Two cards for Jakub. Click Opus and what was the fourth click? Sorry, I didn't notice. Okay, so another ice on R&D and hedge fund. Okay. And more money. More money from Opus. And what? And he just clicked Opus Tab because I think Jakub will plan to vamp Robert down. Because when Jinteki doesn't have money, it can't fire its traps. But Robert decided to fire House of Knives, which is at least one net damage, and then maybe 3 more if Jakub decides to run in this game, which he should have, because why? How could else he win this game? So Robert rests Jagura at HQ. Will Jakub fetch some sentry breaker? I think here comes Mimic. Oh, sorry, Jagura is Code Gate, so there is no Mimic. Yep, and here's Study Guide. Since Jagura is 0 strange, he don't need to bust Study Guide up, so it will be only 2 crits to go through it. I don't. And it was a Vamp run. Vamp run, yeah, because Jakub wants to bring down Roberts. Yeah, and Robert is out of money. And here Jakub will check the Psy field and win the Psy game because Robert doesn't have any money. And will he go for R&D? Atman in hand. Yeah, R&D. No res. No res. And I think it was a snare. Yeah, there is still EMP, Neural EMP in Robert's hand, so Jakub can end the game with 0 cards, but I think he is experienced enough to not do such mistake. He could also run at 3 advanced Rebel Overwriter like me in the last game against Robert, so nah, I don't think he will do it. Okay. Jakub checked archives, and I think... No, it wasn't archives. Or maybe he checked archives, but Robert didn't have anything to Jackson away from there. Okay, so Robert has only 3 money, which is not enough to fire Snare, but enough to fire a Cerebral Overwriter, if he would ever Mushin hit. And Jakub will fine. Yeah, and it was House of Knives and 2 net damage because Robert decided to ping Jakub with House of Knife token. So 3-1. Jakub money up from Opus. And I think there's a snare on Robert's hand. And maybe it's install here. Oh, Robert deciding if he wants to fire it. Oh, it was Jackson. And Jakub's just trying to trash it. Robert couldn't rest the Jackson before removing from the game the first one, so I think it was a good enough trade. Oh, and now he's Jacksoning, using the first install Jackson to Jackson first, Jackson away from archives and some traps. Yeah, there's a snare, there's hedge fund, and there's the Jackson. So all Jakub's achieved this turn was using one Jackson and wasting 3 crits.
Te dwie wiesz co to jest, prawda? Położę tak sobie, bo
Oh,
liczenia.
install with upgrade?
Dobieram.
I don't know what happened here.
To są dwa, dostałem dwa spółki. Mandatory?
Okay, here's Cerebral Overwriter.
Raz.
Install.
I pokaz.
And I think advance. No, he will just take some money. With House of Knives and Snare, Robert could deal at least 4 net damage to Jakub. So Robert... Oh, there's another Opus. Oh, he ran on his hand. Oh, and no, I think those were archived memories. Okay, another SMC. I think Robert is waiting for Mushin Noshin to make some trap happen, because now everything he will install unadvanced, Kuba will just run for it, because why not? All he can do was... Oh, here's Archive Memories, and here's Mushin Noshin, I think. Yeah, Archive Memories, Mushin Noshin, and here's... I think this is the Cerebral Overwriter. Or Ronin. Okay, Kuba is going on it. Oh, another ping from House of Knives. So Kuba has 3 cards. Yeah. Oh, this was Fatal AI. So he loses 3 cards, and he needs to draw up because he will get Neural AMP. Draw up. It's 5-1. Yeah. Draw 2 cards. Since Robert doesn't have 3 Neural EMPs, Jakub is safe. Or is he? Oh, he had 2 Neural EMPs, so it was very close. Oh, there is a future perfect in Robert's hand. There's still... I don't know what is this one card. Another motion?
raz, dwa. Znika to w drugim. 4 grasz w trzecim na rękę. Drugą skała. W czwartym też na rękę.
Install and double advance. Yeah. That was the another machine. And I think this time it is a trap. What will Kuba do? Will he run? Oh, he wants to check R&D? No. Okay, yeah, he's running R&D. And Robert will rest the Tsurugi. No, it was just a Yagura. Okay. 2 crits. And Jackson. Okay. Robert has too much money to run safe on any traps, advance card. But this could also be a Ronin. So next turn, Kubo could be dead. Go card up. Money up. From Opus. Yeah.
Właśnie mi doszły teraz mi dochodzi, w sensie...
Yeah, Future Perfect is still in his hand, so there is either another Cerebral or Ronin. Yeah, he installed advance it once, so I think it's a trap. And another HQ. Nice. Well, sorry for the glare, but this is a lockdown. So now Kuba has either to pay a whole amount to beef up his study guide to break through this strength 5 code gate and then break Yagura, or if he hit any trap he wouldn't be able to draw any more card left. Yeah, so he decided to bounce out. And I think he has 5 cards in his hand. So yeah, Jakub, though, Robert just clicking for cash. So if the question for Jakub is it Ronin or Cerebral Overwriter? If it is Ronin, he could be in danger. If it's Cerebral Overwriter, he's fine. But if this would be a agenda, Robert would surely score it away a long time ago. So at least he knows that there aren't any points. And there are at least 2 agendas in Robert's hand. So install and money. Okay. It's 11 money to Opus Magnum cost 0. Maybe he will try to vamp him again and run. Oh, it was snare. Oh, another Steam hack femme fatale and baby. But I think Kuba will just card up. Oh, I think Robert is in tight spot. And he played... Oh, just freak... oh no, he played that card that gives you money for each remote server. A diversified portfolio. And Kuba just money up, because why not? Soon enough he will have enough money to vamp Robert down away another time. So, what could he do? What could he do? He could bait another snare, or try to install Gila hands, and yeah, Gila hand and snare on the board.
Kasa, przeciąg kliku, kasa.
Which one will Kuba choose? He needs 2 points to win. So, oh yeah, it's same old thing and vamp.
Nie łamie lockdowna, łamie...
Or same old thing and...
Ile masz kasy?
Yeah, he doesn't care about lockdown because he doesn't need to lose the cards. So he's just wamping Robert down, and he will now check every thing on the board. Yeah, this was the Cerebral Overwriter, which Robert doesn't have creds to fire now. And Kuba is trashing it. And check another cards. Oh, he didn't check. He didn't check those 2 cards, but Robert doesn't have money to advance, so and to fire snare, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, he played sweep. So now he has sweep. Yeah, it was either sweep or another diversified portfolio. So technically he has 4 creds to activate snare. Yeah, Gila hands to Jakub. And since he knows that 1 card was an agenda, does he will go for the second? Nah, he will just draw cards and gain money from Opus. And there's, I think, House of Knives in Robert's hands, so he had at least 3 agendas in his hand. So maybe this time legwork wouldn't be so bad, since Jakub needs only 1 point, and there was a Fatal NI, House of Knives, and Future Perfect, which is never sure agenda to get in the central servers, but maybe. Robert thinking. Jakub will check what he has in his archives. Yeah, those are 2 diversified portfolios, so that one was played 2 turns away. Yeah, Robert just taking more money, because he could always dream to catch up with Magnum Opus Shaper. Okay, install. Advance. So, is it a trap or is it Fitalin Eye? I think Robert doesn't. Oh, he's Maker's Eye. So screw your remotes. I will just see 3 cards. Oh, he needs to pay a lot to pump up the study guide to strength 4, but for 3 cards. Oh, another archive memories. And yeah, this is the last agenda. Woo! So Jakub had to score 5 agendas to win, but he won. Thank you very much, and see you again in the next game from those 2 guys.